This is the ultimate shelter that gives you the most security. A woman ventured alone into the deep, uninhabited mountains, hollowed out a century-old tree bit by bit, and transformed it into a one-person home. Xiao Na, upset because her husband refused to eat her homemade goji berry rice, stormed off to the uninhabited mountains in frustration. After walking through the jungle for 2.5 days, suddenly, a massive sturdy tree stood before her. Its slender trunk shot straight up into the sky, and the base appeared hollow. She immediately decided to set up camp here. Xiao Na pulled out metal tools from her backpack, preparing to expand the surrounding area to prevent poisonous insects and wild animals from approaching. Once all the surrounding weeds were completely cleared, she began transforming the base. The tree's bottom had tangled roots that needed cutting with a handsaw. After clearing all the obstructive roots, she could complete the foundation. At this point, a handy metal tool became extremely important. Using a pickaxe, she dug vertically inward to expand the internal building space. To ensure the bottom was level, she borrowed some soil from outside to achieve a relatively flat ground surface. With a level foundation as the base, next came perfecting the internal facilities. She transported some stones, then poured water from the ditch into the soil to create something similar to wild cement. With enough stacking materials, now it was time to build the fireplace. She stacked upward using stones and clay, leaving a smoke vent at the top. Then she went to a small forest, used her personal charm to fell a large tree, and after sawing off the excess parts, the inside revealed a hollow state, perfect for serving as the fireplace chimney. To isolate the bottom moisture and dirty soil, she cut the large tree into thick slices, piecing them together along the ground. Although just a delicate woman, she possessed extraordinary building talent. Wooden boards of different sizes, under her skillful hands, could be assembled seamlessly tight. Next came completing the roof. Thanks to the natural support of the large tree, roof construction became relatively simple. She just needed to secure a layer of branches on top, then lay a layer of grass turf, and finally apply a layer of wild mud to achieve a wind and rainproof effect. The side gaps were filled with wooden sticks, secured with wooden pegs, then sealed along the cracks. After all gaps were filled, it was time to make the door. Xiao Na transported many wooden strips, cutting them to appropriate sizes, assembling them into the planned framework. She laid wooden strips one by one, used hemp rope for binding reinforcement, cut off excess parts, and installed it on the tree. At this point, her new home was basically complete. She couldn't wait to return inside the shelter, turning on the wall lamp inside. Then she collected some dry firewood outside and lit the fireplace inside. Due to long hours of labor, she was already extremely hungry and thirsty. She fetched a pot of spring water nearby, placed it in the fireplace to warm slowly, skewered her food into small sticks, and placed them directly over the fire to roast. Simple charcoal grilling released infinite aroma. The crispy outside and tender inside texture was absolutely amazing. After eating and drinking her fill, she was ready to end this pleasant day.